Welcome back to NBA 2K17.
It's 2 points.
And the Clippers head back to Los Angeles after today's contest. The story for them, of course, the continued absence
Alright,
of
so right now I'm sitting down.
Kevin, that's a significant blow to them. I mean, their team has an entirely different identity with him out of the lineup. We're not even sure what the identity is yet, but of all the guys to lose, he's the one they could least afford to.
Yeah, tough to replace, no doubt. Not just because, though, of his ability, but even more importantly, probably the leadership that he will have.
I'm sitting down.
On this team,
And one.
they can figure out a way to do it without him. It's going to be a challenge, but if you're one of the other guys, you got to look at this as an opportunity.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And they
Oh, you're
had
versus
a
Spurs.
season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
The Los Angeles Clippers coming to this one following a loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I had the chills watching that. It really was a nightmare defensively for them. When you go into that building and get punished by some very hot shooting.
They didn't challenge the shooters. They didn't defend the shooters like they should have. And once the fans got into it,
How did
they
they him?
started ramping up and cranking up.
That's it.
So it was
What? How did that not go in?
Now here's Ginobili coming off a stellar performance against Utah. And just about a minute into the first quarter. Ginobili left side. Now here's Crawford. And he banks in the layup.
Finally.
Just a late
got
reaction there
later.
from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Kevin, I briefly spoke with Doc Rivers. He knows this won't be an easy game, especially defensively. And he talked about how difficult it is to contain shooting guard Manu Ginobili. He told me Ginobili is one of those right-brain scorers. He just sees the game just slightly differently. An angle to get by his man or an opportunity to
Nice.
contact. And of course, he can really do it all. Drive, shoot, and pass. Kevin, Ginobili, without a doubt, one of the more well-rounded and competitive players in the entire league.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Ginobili after Paul Pierce's score. Parker kicks to lead. Griffin with the steal.
Alright.
Crawford
We
against Ginobili. Paul
and
Here's the
then.
bucket good. Paul's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Back to Gasol.
Get your butt out of my face, man. Get your butt out of my face.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Parker with it.
You're not gonna make it. You're not gonna make it. Ha You're not gonna make it. I knew it.
Clippers leading by 4. Griffin dishes to Paul. He kicks it to Spates. Rejected by Gasol.
What the hell was that? He just shot it and they got blocked.
Outside Gasol. Out to Parker. Outside Leonard. Feeds it to Gasol. They need this. That's good. That's Leonard with the assist.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Paul passes to Pierce.
Alright, so first, he turned back to the Paul. Paul, get the ball!
No one
And, oh!
but it rolls out.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk. Angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
Leonard, defended by Griffin. Ginobili outside. That ties the game. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Utah Jazz.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to
Nice,
have
Griffin.
a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think
He's
they
bald.
really utilize
That guy's
the second
bald.
unit to extend their
He's bald
offensive
right
assault. and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from
He's
them
here
in
like a
the
ball
game
spot
was
right here.
teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got
Fuck
it
you.
done. That has to
Thank
make
you.
feel good as a group.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Timeout?
The first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
And you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Who's the guy
And
talking to
it's a
me?
completely new group for
Get
Los
your
Angeles.
booty out of my face. Stop talking to me. What you? Pay attention.
1:27 left here in the first quarter. Felton kicks to Anderson.
Oh, get that. Oh, good job. Good job.
Pass dishes to Anderson.
How did him quiet? Oh my God. That's what happened.
Back to Anderson. Pass to Felton. For the three. That's good. Felton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
Here's Simmons. He feeds it to Miller. There's a screen. Dishes it to Green. No good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Felton kicks to Anderson. Back to Felton. There's the three. Another shot. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here.
Yeah, we gotta shoot them.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
The Clippers shooting their first shots from the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
It's good, guys. It's good. It's good.
Good on both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mills passes to Anderson. There's the dish to Green. To the inside.
Oh, fuck, we got dunked on.
How it's tough. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the right.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And so the first quarter is in the books.
All right.
Clippers lead by 6.
First quarter's over.